All right, guys. Day three, late in day three. It's like 8 o'clock or something like that. Um, of my septorhinoplasty recovery. So, as you can tell, I don't have the drip tray on. I was gone all day without it. This is so weird. It looks like my nose is bent that way. Man, it looks like my jaws moved over this way. Oh man, video messes with my head. Um, but today was a really cool day. My best friend from like way back in third grade came out here to buy a car. Um, he's in Utah, but he came out to Tennessee to buy this car, and it just happened to be like this is the weird hand of fate, right? He bought the car in the town that I live in, and didn't even know it was the town I live in. He just knew I was out here in Tennessee, so I got to see him today. I spent the whole day with him, um, which is freaking cool. He's my best friend. It's nice to have friends that you can just talk with again. Like the world's been so crazy lately. It was just nice having somebody there to chat with and remember the good old days. But I tried to minimize the amount of painkillers I was on today. I did have to take a second one. I took one right when I woke up, and then I just took another one about an hour ago. One of the things I noticed by not having the drip tray is that everything's drying up inside, which is not a good thing. You don't want that stuff to get all dried up. I mean, it helps that you're not dripping it out all day, but I'm still really congested. Um, and it feels like it's worse because it's just drying up in there. Like I can feel it. But the swelling on my face here feels like it's gone down around my cheek area. It's still very sensitive to touch. Like I can feel it and it hurts. Um, but outside of that, there's pressure building up here in my nose. Um, had a little discharge that was a little yellow today. That kind of concerned me because that's usually a sign of infection. But also, this has been unprotected the whole day, and we did a lot of driving around. I didn't do any driving. I'm on medication, so I can't drive. Um, but we did do quite a bit of driving around today. The cotton mouth has just been a nightmare for me all day. That's getting to be the worst part of this whole surgery is the horrible cotton mouth. Like, I'll wake up and my throat's just like completely dry. My tongue and everything is completely dry, and it hurts to try and resaturate your mouth. Like, even just sipping on some water, it hurts to saturate everything again. So, I'm not having fun with that. Um, but all in all, like, the pain level hasn't been bad at all. I would equate it to like a mild headache right now, actually, as far as the pain goes from the surgery itself. Now, like I said, the worst part is my mouth drying out and like my lips are chapping so bad. I got my wife going to get some chapstick right now because it's just it hurts. Like everything dries up and wants to crack, and I don't want to deal with that. And I'm pretty sure I got a sore on my tongue from my tongue drying out. But it's tough. It's tough to keep your mouth moisturized. Um, I had very little energy today because I haven't gotten much sleep. It's hard to fall asleep with this situation, especially the dry mouth. Dry mouth is what's keeping me up. Because like every 30 minutes or so, I have to drink more water because my mouth just like completely dries out. And that's that's probably the biggest part right now. Is just dealing with that. My wife is picking up some. They're supposed to be like moisturizing lozenges, um, kind of like a cough drop that you just toss in your mouth and it'll help keep it moisturized. So we're gonna see how well that works. Um, she's bringing those home right now. Got to do something because this dry mouth is wicked. I can't stand it. I'm drinking probably 200 ounces of water today from Mississippi. I highly recommend a straw. I wanted to get a soft straw, but I couldn't find one just to protect against accidental nose bumps. Still hurts my throat too. The dryness, drying out the throat and the mouth is probably the worst part, like I said. But I flushed my nose 3 times today, uh, and I accidentally bumped the flange once, and ooh, it was stuck to something, stuck to a cilia hair. Oh man, watered my eyes. I was like, ooh, maybe these are stitched in, but apparently they're not stitched in. They're just set in there, and they just kind of hold in place. But that means that I've got like dried up blood or something in there that's holding on to the hair, and I gotta see if I can get that flushed to the point it's not gonna um, stick. Because otherwise, when they go to pull this out, they're gonna yank them hairs out, and oh, that's gonna hurt. I was already told to save one of my pain pills by the nurse. She said save one of the pain pills for the day you get the stents out, and take it 30 minutes beforehand because it's gonna hurt a little bit. And he said the best way to help that is to just flush as often as you can and try to keep it as clean as possible. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Uh, but that's it. That's it for today. I'm hoping for tomorrow the swelling to go down a little bit more. I'd really love it if this. See, my dang lips have already dried out. In the 7 minutes I've been talking, they've dried out again. Oh, I am putting the bacitracin across the stitches here. So I do leave that on there. And that's good because that kind of helps protect that area a little bit. But it's been alright. Um, I just feel really, really stuffed up at the moment. I'm hoping each day just gets a little better and better. I start to get less and less of the symptoms. Still haven't been called about my follow up to get the stents removed yet. But it is the weekend. Today is Saturday. So I wasn't really expecting anything till Monday. And I was kind of feeling like it would be next Wednesday or Friday before I go in to get my stents removed, anyways. So, not too worried about that until Tuesday comes. If they haven't called by Tuesday afternoon, I'm going to give them a call and find out when my follow up is. Because it just says it's to be scheduled by phone call. So, uh, we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, the pain's not bad. If you got any questions about this, hit me up in the comments below. I'll try to answer any questions I don't address. This is my first time vlogging something going on, but I figured I'd try to put all the information I've been able to find into this so that somebody else doesn't have to go looking in 20 to 30 different places to find out what I had to find out. But I gotta stay on top of oh, that's the pain pills. The antibiotics. I'm trying to keep on top of those, making sure I'm taking 3 of them a day to help fight off any possible infections that may come. And my eye's healing up. So this, I believe I caused this when I woke up from anesthesia. I was flailing when I woke up. Never been under anesthesia for that long before. and I didn't have a good reaction waking up, so that's healing. Kind of feels like a cat scratch on my eye now, so. But here's to better days tomorrow.